Hello, this is Doris Sander, and I have a new project to share with you today. I didn't really actually set out to do this project. It just kind of happened one day, and I really love it. This is a Midori Traveler's Notebook insert. I don't know the number exactly, but it's just the basic no line, no grid. It has 68 pages. Just normal Midori insert. And I haven't decorated the front yet or the title page. I want to put the year on there at least. But this is basically a little tiny Project Life album. If you're not familiar with Project Life, it's a form of memory keeping, of scrapbooking, but instead of big pages, it's kind of like an old-fashioned photo album with all the pockets. Well, I guess that's not old-fashioned because the old-fashioned ones had magnetic pages, but the pocket ones from the 80s where you stick pictures in them. But this kind of takes it further, and you add journaling cards and cute stuff, and it's fun. But this is that where you keep up with your life every week through pictures and journaling cards and things. But it's just on a much tinier scale because, to be honest, my photo albums are out of control. I got a lot of them. Anyway, this is my little Project Life. I'm keeping up with my life every week, and I'm still going to do the regular Project Life a little bit for my son, but I've noticed he's 12 now, and I've noticed our lives are diverging a little bit. You know, when he was little, everything that he did, we did together. We were like a little unit. But now he's doing more of his things, and I'm doing more of my things again. So it's fun. And so this is more about my life. I mean, he's in it because he's in my life, but this is more of a focus on my life, and the Project Life will be more documenting his life. So anyway, let's get started. Basically, each page is a week of my life, and just in a collage format. And I'm also going to have an introduction to each month. So I don't know if you can see it there, but this is January. And I just pulled this graphic, the words and everything, from this magazine that I purchased, Flow. And I had seen this several times online, different people using it and loving it. And I finally took the time to find it. I found it at Books A Million in their magazine section. And it's very pricey. It's about $20. It's, I believe, a Dutch magazine, but it's in English now. Now, if you're buying it in an English-speaking country. So it's $20, but it's a great magazine. It's enjoyable to read, but it's about people who love paper, a magazine for paper lovers. And the graphics are just, I mean, look at that. They really honor artists in here, and it's just amazing. And I didn't have it home for, like 3 hours before I was already starting to cut pieces out of it. You can see all those little, I'm trying to just cut what I've read so far, but it's just full. So $20 is a lot for a magazine, maybe, but if you look at it as an addition to your stash when you're through reading it, I mean, this is so full of material to use. Amazing. So I'll try to point out where I've used it throughout. But this was one of the divider pages in the magazine, and I just cut the little stove out and the little Jane Austen quote and put it in here. And then these are my Tim Holtz distress stains down this side. And then over here, like I said, each page is a week in my life. So I've gotten January finished. But January had like 3 extra days at the beginning. They called it week 53 of last year. But so anyway, these are the first 3 days of January, and also a little collage about my one little word for this year, which is adventure. So this part is just about adventure, and then this is what happened the first few days of the year. This is probably a receipt from buying that full magazine, actually. And Red Lobster, we always get gift certificates to Red Lobster for Christmas from my sister, and my son really looks forward to those. And then my one little word adventure, and I just wrote about some of my goals for the year, you know, with reading and doodling and travels, where we're going to go, and all sorts of different things there. So that's that. And for the background, I'm trying to add things to the background before I get started, just to give it, you know, you can't see much of it, but it gives it so much more dimension. Like, again, with the distress stains, and this is some washi here. And then here, this is a tip in a little bit. I did some stamping there. So just a little bit of extra layering in the collage. So this is week 1 and week 2 of January of the new year, 2016. And this is a little tip in. Everybody needs Old Navy pajamas. I have a movie that we watched together, and then his little friend came over. Some fried catfish that we got from the corner market. My friend came over on Sunday and talked about our cruise. She got to swim with dolphins. So this actually I cut out of an old encyclopedia. So I have a complete set of encyclopedias that I got. They're from, I don't know, probably the 80s. But I keep them, and I just, when I want something like that, I just look and see if I can find a graphic in there, because it's just really convenient. This is from a magazine too, but it's a work magazine that I get for free, so I got that out. It's more washi tape. I'm loving my little washi tape order from Christmas. And then over here, week 2, this, I think this was a Kroger grocery run that I spent almost $200, so I thought that was momentous, because I don't spend that much at the grocery. But I saved $60, so that made me proud. Anyway, this is my best friend. I've known her since 2nd grade, and I can't remember what it says, but it's funny. One of those little online things she did. This is the cover of the Flow magazine. So this must be the week that I bought it. Although, what's that receipt? Oh no, this receipt was my son and I are reading a book together each month this year, supposedly. We haven't finished January's yet, and we're almost halfway through February. But anyway, so yeah, this was the week I bought Flow, and this is, I think I'm moaning and groaning about winter and how much I miss wildflowers. Yeah, my son made me breakfast, or no, actually that was dinner. I made him make pancakes for dinner and bacon. So yeah, and then this is from Flow magazine, this little background bit. It's so pretty. New washi tape that I got at Staples, yeah, Staples, for 50 cents. I was so pleased. It was on clearance, yay. This one, I'm going to show you, I did some stenciling in the background. So for that, I used just an ink pad I had, and I used the Tim Holtz, blending tools. They look like this. And you can just buy these, they come off. But you use it you dip it in the ink pad and then blend it onto the page. You can either go directly on the page, or you can use a stencil like I did here and create little designs. So yeah, this is a sticker. It snowed, I think. Yep, there's the snow. This was a snow week for us, and I get a lot of images off of Facebook too. I just copy them and then print them out on my photo printer. But this is a little Sandra Boynton graphic. It was, I adore her. It was for Popcorn Day. And this one I found, just somebody had posted it. I don't know where it came from, but I just love this little picture, because, you know, some people would look at this and go, oh, how sad, she can't go outside. But that is so me. Like, I hate to be cold. I mean, I would be so happy to sit here with my kitties and a good book and watch other people play in it. I'm sorry, that's just, I know it's lame, but that's just how I am. I'm a Florida girl. Yeah, but I was proud of myself. We hiked 2 miles to go take pictures of this little red house. I've been photographing it every season, and I wanted to get winter in the snow, so, and you know, I don't drive on snow because, like I said, I'm from Florida, so we walked down the road to get those pictures, and I made my son a Coke slushie with the snow. That was fun. And I've been trying to develop a taste for tea, and so far it's not really going well. But my sister sent me some hot tea samples. Did I do? Yeah. So that's that. And this was Martin Luther King week. So this is another clipping from one of those encyclopedias. It's a part of his I Have a Dream speech. So, and some stamps. These are actually from when I was a kid. I found my old stamp collection. So I'm repurposing my old collection there. And this is another one. This is week 4 of January. And from the space shuttle. This was the week that it blew up. You know, all of us children of the 80s watched that happen live in school. So, I don't know. I just have memories of that. Very strong memories of that image. I got my new little diary stickers this week. They make me so happy. They're so cute. This is actually a doodle from my Hobonichi, and I just took a picture of it and printed it and cut it out to put in here. This is another one. This is a game my son's been playing. I just doodled it in my Hobonichi and then printed it. And then this is The Hobbit. We watched The Hobbit together, so I drew that. And this is, I'm going to say her name wrong, and I apologize in advance. But Wei Talander, she's this amazing watercolor artist on YouTube that I watch. And she was last year doing sketches of selfies from, I guess, Instagram, and she drew me, and I just thought that was such an honor. So anyway, I did a screenshot of it and printed it out to keep. This is from church. We get spring seeds every year to plant, just to kind of remind us to go out and spread the word. Yeah, this was we went to play bingo with the veterans at the local VA, so I put that in there to remember that. And this is a picture of the boys that were there. And I dressed up. We had homecoming at the high school, and I dressed up as Dorothy. So that's that. And this is a new iPhone app that I found, and my son and I have been playing, and we just love it. You collect cats. I don't know, it's funny. This is another graphic that I pulled from Flow, that one. And this is some more distress stains, and then I stamped over the distress stains. Again, it's very subtle, but you know, it just adds a little bit of depth to your page to do that before you start your collage. So I've got these little tip ends, and I haven't journaled about my little picture here, or this app, I forgot, or I think I did that, but I haven't journaled about that. So this little seed packet is like a little pocket. So, sorry, my cat's going to meow for a minute. I'm going to hurry up and finish. But anyway, I'm going to make a little note of the things I haven't journaled about yet and just stick them in that pocket. And probably put a note on here so that I know something's in there. But that's what I have so far. And I've just been making these post-it notes of the things I want to include for the week. And I just keep up with those in my planner. And then when I get around to doing a page, I pull it out and find all the stuff. You can see it's mostly ephemera and pictures, and then things that weren't photographed, I'll try to find an image to go with them, like the Martin Luther King Day, and you know, the dolphin tails and things like that. So that's what I have so far, and I'm really, really loving this project, and I think I'll get February started today. And my cat wants to go out of the craft room. I closed the door so we wouldn't hear my son in the living room. And ironically, now you get to hear my cat in my craft room. But anyway, I will share this again in February and let you know how it's going. And hopefully I'll have the cover decorated by then. But thanks for watching, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.